Have you ever wondered who governs the underworld in Greek mythology? In the ancient tales of gods and goddesses, one figure stands out for ruling the realm of the dead: Hades. Not just a place, but a god, Hades is a cornerstone of these mythological narratives. Part of the first generation of Olympians, Hades is the eldest son of Titans Cronus and Rhea. His brothers, Zeus and Poseidon, are equally integral to Greek mythology. A pivotal event in their lives was the defeat of their father Cronus, after which the three brothers divided the world amongst themselves. Zeus took the heavens, Poseidon claimed the seas, and Hades, well, he got the underworld. While his domain might seem grim, Hades' rule is not without reason. He governs the underworld with a firm yet fair hand, ensuring the dead find their rightful place. A figure shrouded in mystery, Hades rules the underworld with an iron fist. Imagine a world where no sunlight reaches and the souls of the departed dwell. This is the underworld, the realm of Hades, a place steeped in the tales and myths of ancient Greek mythology. The underworld is not just a place, but a concept, a manifestation of the Greeks' understanding of life after death. This realm is not just a barren wasteland, but a fully functioning kingdom, divided into various realms, each with its own unique quirks and characteristics. A significant feature of the underworld is the river Styx. This isn't any ordinary river, it's a divine river, a boundary between earth and the underworld, a waterway of sorrow and gloom where no living being can survive. The Styx is so potent that even God swore upon it, and breaking such an oath was unthinkable. To cross the river Styx and enter the underworld, one must pay Charon, the ferryman. Charon, a figure draped in shadow and mystery, rode the souls of the deceased across the Styx. But it wasn't as easy as it sounds. You see, Charon only accepted those who had received proper burial rites and had a coin to pay for the journey. Those who didn't meet these requirements were left to wander the shores of the Styx for 100 years. Now, even if the souls managed to cross the river, they were greeted by Cerberus, the infamous three-headed dog. Cerberus, loyal to Hades, guarded the entrance to the underworld, ensuring no soul could escape and no living being could enter. Despite his ferocious appearance, Cerberus was not just a beast but a symbol of protection, a guardian of the threshold between life and death. In this gloomy realm, Hades sits on his ebony throne, ruling the dead. Far from the warmth of the sun and the vibrancy of life, he governs his kingdom with a fair, albeit stern hand. His subjects, the souls of the departed, exist in an eternal twilight, their lives a reflection of their deeds in the mortal world. Did you know Hades, the lord of the dead, fell in love? A tale as old as time, yet as unique as the characters involved. Hades, the ruler of the underworld, was smitten by the radiant Persephone, the goddess of spring and daughter of Demeter. It's not every day that a god falls in love, especially not one who dwells in the realm of the deceased. But love knows no bounds, not even the boundaries between life and death. So, Hades did what any love-struck deity would do. He abducted Persephone, whisking her away to his gloomy kingdom, far away from the sun-kissed fields she so loved. But Demeter, Persephone's mother and the goddess of harvest, was not one to sit idly by. Her heart filled with grief at the loss of her daughter, she plunged the world into a harsh winter, withering crops and causing famine. The world had never seen such sorrow. It was as if Mother Nature herself was mourning the loss of Persephone. The gods couldn't ignore the plight of the mortals, so they brokered a deal with Hades. Persephone would return to her mother for half of the year, bringing spring and summer with her. But for the other half, she would descend into the underworld, her absence marking the onset of autumn and winter. It was a compromise, but one that shaped the world as we know it. And so, Persephone became the queen of the underworld, a beacon of light in Hades' dark world. Their love story, though unconventional, was as real as the seasons it birthed. As for Hades, he loved like any other. His heart knew the joy of love and the pain of separation, the anticipation of reunion and the dread of parting. He may have been the ruler of the dead, but in matters of the heart he was as mortal as they come. Thus, Hades, the feared ruler of the underworld, loved and lost like any mortal. Hades, often misunderstood, carries an important responsibility, doesn't he? This enigmatic deity, the brother of Zeus and Poseidon, reigns over the realm of the dead, a role that is as significant as it is isolating. He is the unseen one, the god who dwells in darkness, away from the world of mortals and divine alike. Hades is not a figure of evil, as often portrayed in popular culture. Instead, he is a deity of fairness. He is the ultimate judge, overseeing the souls of the departed, ensuring that they receive their due based on their deeds during their mortal lives. He is the embodiment of justice, a god who carries out his duties with an unflinching commitment to balance. His commitment to his role is unwavering. Imagine, if you will, the loneliness of his position. Hades is confined to his underworld kingdom, away from the vibrant world of humans and the glittering realm of the gods. His interactions with his fellow deities are few and far between, usually confined to matters of grave importance. His contact with mortals is even more infrequent, limited to those who dare to venture into his domain, either in search of lost loved ones or driven by quests of heroism or madness. Yet, despite his isolation, Hades fulfills his responsibilities without complaint. He demands respect, not out of vanity, but because he understands the significance of his role. He knows that his realm, as bleak as it may seem, is a necessary part of the cosmic order. It is a place of rest for the weary souls, a place of retribution for the wicked, and a place of reflection for the lost. Hades, the lord of the underworld, remains an enigma, a god feared yet respected. His is a story of duty and isolation, a tale that reminds us of the importance of balance and justice. His narrative, while shrouded in darkness, is a testament to the resilience of spirit and the commitment to one's role, however challenging it may be. Hades, the unseen one, continues to reign in his shadowy realm, a solitary figure of fairness and order in the chaos of the divine world. What is Hades if not a god of paradoxes? Let us delve into the enigmatic character of Hades. He is a deity of duty, pledged to the somber responsibility of ruling the underworld, a kingdom most feared by mortals and gods alike. His stern demeanor often paints him as a villain, yet he is undeniably fair, bound by the laws of the cosmos. Then there is his profound love for Persephone. It's a tale of passion that transcends realms, a testament to his depth of emotion beneath his stoic exterior. His love story, though fraught with controversy, reveals a softer side to this god of the underworld. Hades' solitude is another defining trait. He reigns over his domain, distant from the merriment of Olympus, alone yet unyielding. This solitude, however, is not a sign of weakness, but rather a display of his strength and dignity. And so, Hades remains, a figure of mystery, ruling his shadowy realm with solitude and dignity.